Hey, what's going on, guys? Just a quick little video today. I wanted to share some thoughts on this 8 Thoughts, Nick Mercs, Drifter, Blue situation. Many of you probably already know what's going on with that. Well, maybe a lot of you don't. I know some of the news/drama channels have already picked this story up, and I'm sure there's going to be others that will cover this story in the next couple days. But basically, let's cover the Nick Mercs aspect of this first. Basically, Nick Mercs flagged one of 8 Thoughts videos. If you don't know who many of you know who Nick Mercs is. He streams on Twitch. I don't know what he plays primarily. I think it's Warzone, Fortnite he played for a while. Anyways, Nick Mercs, many of you know who that is. 8 Thoughts. He's been around for a long time. He's primarily a Call of Duty YouTuber. He's branched out in recent years and made videos on different topics, but apparently 8 Thoughts made a video about Nick Mercs, poking fun at Nick Mercs' thumbnails, and I believe he said it looks like Nick Mercs is taking it up the ass. And I mean, if you look at the thumbnails, Well, anyways, Nick Mercs appeared to not be too fond of that video, and he actually flagged the video, and I believe the video has been taken down now. I've seen a lot of people calling Nick Mercs like a little bitch for doing that, and I personally feel that that was not the way Nick Mercs should have went about it. Like, if he had a problem with that video of 8 Thoughts, then he could have made a counter video. He could have made a video of his own clowning on 8 Thoughts. I think in Nick Mercs' mind, he thought flagging the video was like him clapping back at 8 Thoughts. Ha, take that. I mean, that's kind of like the equivalent of, telling the teacher on somebody in middle school. Like, if you're in school and somebody's talking shit or cracking jokes about you, you can say shit back to them, but once you go to the teacher, then you're looked at as kind of a little bitch. So yeah, I don't think that's where Nick Mercs should have went with that, flagging the video. I don't think that's something to be proud of, or that anyone is going to think is impressive in any way. I mean, if anything, people love YouTube drama. So if anything, people would want you to make a video back, not just flag his video and get it taken down. That's pretty lame. But anyways, the whole Nick Mercs and 8 Thoughts situation, that is something that popped up kind of recent. But Drifter and 8 Thoughts and a guy who goes by the name of Blue, they have more of a history. Drifter, he is also a primarily Call of Duty YouTuber. I'm not exactly sure how long. I know he's been around a while. I don't know if he's been around as long as 8 Thoughts though. And Blue is some dude on the internet. I know 8 Thoughts has talked to this dude. I'm not sure if 8 Thoughts would call him a friend or not, but he's someone 8 Thoughts has had conversations with and has been in calls with. Now, from what I understand and what I've seen, Blue has done some things, some crazy things that many people would consider crossing the line. I'd say some of those things were crossing the line, and these things range from Blue doxing Drifter, showing up to Drifter's house with a gun in the car, and other various things as well. So yeah, this blue guy, he has done some things. He was arrested for showing up to Drifter's house, and 8 Thoughts kind of gets grouped in with Blue. Now, some of you might think that is warranted because 8 Thoughts does still interact with Blue, from what I understand. And like, listen, man, I don't think 8 Thoughts is responsible for the things Blue does. Maybe in some of these situations, 8 Thoughts was encouraging it. Other situations, from what I've seen, 8 Thoughts was not encouraging Blue to do what he did. And I don't think both parties involved in this are being 100% truthful. I mean, I do think there's some fault on both sides here, but I don't think 8 Thoughts is responsible for a lot of the blame people are trying to pin on him. a lot of the things Blue did, he did of his own accord. And I mean, Blue has admitted to this. I believe he said it on stream. And 8 Thoughts posted some Twitter DMs with Blue, where Blue basically says to 8 Thoughts that, hey, it doesn't matter what you say, I'll fuck with Drifter whenever I want. So here's the thing, like, Blue is the main dude responsible for the crazy things that he has done to Drifter or said about Drifter. Not 8 Thoughts. But you know why everyone's coming after 8 Thoughts? And people are saying he encouraged him to do this, and 8 Thoughts, 8 Thoughts, 8 Thoughts, because 8 Thoughts is a YouTuber. You could put a face to the name. He's on the internet. Blue is just some random guy. So not many people care. They rather go after the guy with a big following, the guy that they can cancel. Blue he's just, like I said, a random dude on the internet. And people do that shit all the time. Like, I believe there's been times where certain content creators were playing a game and somebody dropped the N-bomb, right? And people on Twitter, on the internet, they're not really coming after the guy who actually said the N-word. It's more about they come after the guy who was streaming or who put out a video where somebody said the N-word. Oh, why'd you upload that video? Why didn't you take that video down? I can't believe you're playing with people who say the N-word, right? They come after that guy, the content creator, because they can put a face to the name, because they can cancel them. They know who that person is. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like, this story here is more interesting if it involves 8 Thoughts as opposed to some random dude. And I mean, and look at this title from Drifter. Look at the Drifter uploaded a video about this April 5th, 2021. And the title of this video is Swatted, Threatened, and Home Invasion Attempts. 8 Thoughts Exposed teaser. 8 Thoughts? 8 Thoughts? Are you positive 8 Thoughts swatted you? 8 Thoughts threatened you? Home invasion attempts? 8 Thoughts exposed? Where's Blue at? Blue's the one that did most of the shit. He's not in the title? Dude, like, no, bro. No. No, I don't like shit like that. Listen, some of the things Blue did to Drifter were pretty extreme and were uncalled for. There's also a lot of things Drifter mentioned in this video of his, like people showing up to his house, a person that possibly had a gun showed up to his house, and we don't know if that's related to Blue. Blue said in a DM with 8 Thoughts, for what it's worth, that he did not send a guy with a gun to his house. And when it comes to Drifter being swatted multiple times, I mean, do we really know how many times Blue did this, or if he did it at all? I think there is a lot of assuming here. But no, let me make it clear. Yeah, Blue did some crazy things that he probably shouldn't have done. He showed up to Drifter's house with a gun in the car, and I mean, yeah, he did that. Yeah, I do think that is crossing the line. And who knows what his intentions were. And that night that Blue showed up to Drifter's house, Drifter, he was in a call. I think he was in a Discord call with 8 Thoughts or whatever. And Blue was recording himself pulling up to Drifter's house, and 8 Thoughts was live streaming it. And he was showing it on, 8 Thoughts was showing it on his live stream, and people gave 8 Thoughts a bunch of shit for this. Like, listen, that's another thing. Like, should 8 Thoughts have done that? Should he have live streamed it? Maybe not. Maybe 8 Thoughts regrets doing that. Maybe that's wrong. But listen, man, as a viewer, as just some random dude on the internet, like, I don't hate the guy for doing it. I thought some of the shit was funny, right? I mean, I laughed at some of the stuff, right? I just sat back and watched. It was entertainment. Oh, so just because it's entertainment, just because you think it's funny, that makes it okay? No. Don't fucking oversimplify what I say, okay? I hate when people do that shit too. I hate the oversimplification. Fuck that shit. No, in this context, yeah, I thought I don't hate the guy for it. I thought it was funny, it was entertaining. that doesn't mean that everything I find funny and entertaining on the internet, I think it's okay. Like, no. I'll even go a step further. There was a clip of 8 Thoughts calling a suicide hotline. Not the video of, I'm not talking about the video of Blue live streaming himself calling a veteran suicide hotline and giving them Drifter's address on stream and talking about maybe, or insinuating, I don't know if he actually stated this, but he was insinuating killing Drifter or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking, there was another clip where 8 Thoughts called a suicide hotline and basically said something about, I don't know, being bad at Fortnite or something like that. And then the operator said, no, you want to talk about it? And 8 Thoughts said, no, I'm fine, and hung up the phone. And I laughed at it, okay? Does that mean suicide's a joke? Does that mean 8 Thoughts should have done that? No. But I watched it, and I laughed, and that's it. And then I moved on to the next thing. Sometimes people just, not sometimes, a lot of the time, people make way bigger deals out of shit than it needs to be, because it's drama, it's juicy, so let's just make all these videos talking about it, views, and like, that shit's kind of exhausting, man, just seeing it. Like, fuck. Like, goddamn, man, people just aren't authentic anymore. They'll pretend to care about things just because they know it'll get views, and they'll make their videos, and you can call me a hypocrite because I'm doing this now, but I just genuinely wanted to share some thoughts on this. That's the only reason I'm making this video. I don't care about the views and shit. I don't care about the views. That's why there's plenty of big, juicy, trendy topics that I don't talk about. I just talk about the things I genuinely want to talk about. That's it. I know some of you might be kind of lost watching this video, but I mean, this isn't really a video of me reporting on this. I think a lot of other people have already done this. Well, I don't know about a lot, but I know several other big YouTubers who have already discussed this story, and I'm sure some of the bigger drama channels will be getting to it as well, but I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. I don't know why when it comes to Twitter drama, YouTube drama, internet drama, why more people can't just watch it, enjoy it, be entertained by it, and call it a day. A lot of people have to pick a side and have this tribalist reaction. And like, even in this situation here, in the context of the Drifter and Blue and 8 Thoughts stuff, like, okay, say Blue was wrong for what he did. Like, I don't really care that much, right? It has nothing to do with me. It really doesn't. I watch it, and I'll watch videos about it or whatever, or if Blue, when he was live streaming him calling that veteran suicide hotline, okay, I'll watch it. I might watch that, and then I'll go do something else. Like, I don't really care that much to go after this guy and make him pay. Like, I'm just, some random dude, and I'm outside that situation, whatever. But a lot of people, they like to get involved. They like to make it bigger than it actually is. They'll pick a side and they'll try to cancel a person, and it's just like, dude, like, okay, chill. Just watch the shit on your computer screen, and then go do something else. Like, I mean, people they really just, they love to get involved in it, like act like they're a part of it, and dude. Before social media and shit, stuff like this would happen all the time, and like, people just didn't even know about it, didn't care, and it wasn't on their mind. But people like to, they force themselves to care, essentially, about these things. So that's gonna just about do it for this, guys. That's my thoughts on the situation. This isn't like me. I know I didn't show a lot in this video. I didn't really show anything in this video. It's just me right here talking. But like, yeah, this wasn't me reporting on this story. Several other people already did that, and I'm sure some bigger channels are going to do it in the next couple days. And yeah, let me know, those of you who know about this story and what's going on. Let me know what you think about all this. I'm not really on anyone's side on this. I don't hate 8 Thoughts. This isn't like cancel 8 Thoughts. I mean, the things that I see people mad about mostly have to do with Blue. But we're going to use 8 Thoughts' name because he's the YouTuber, the content creator the dude we could put a face to the name, the guy that we can cancel. So let's go after him. No, it's fucking retarded, man. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.